Hi guys, I Aziz welcome you to CoedMaster, and in this video I am going to talk about how to use distinct and sorted method with streams in Java. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Alright guys, let's begin this video. So guys, if you have watched previous videos, then you must have known that a stream is an object that does not contain any data. But there are several exceptions to this rule. And these two methods, distinct and sorted, belongs to that exception. So this means distinct and sorted method of a stream stores data inside of it. Now let me show you how. So let's understand the concept of distinct and sorted method using this example. So let's say we have a list and this list contains duplicate number also. So we have 3 3s, 2 2s and 1 1. So I want to print only the distinct numbers of this list. Then how can we solve this problem using Streams API? So it's pretty simple. We have to call strings because strings is a source of our stream. Then call stream to convert these list of string into stream of string. And then we can simply call distinct method. Okay. And what this method does, it's going to remove all the duplicates from this list. And then we can simply collect all the strings, all the distinct strings into a list. Let's call collectors to list. So this is how we can get rid of all the duplicates element from this list and get the collection of distinct element of this list. Okay. Now the question over here is how this distinct method internally works. Because as we learned from the previous video that stream does not contain any element, then how this distinct method 3 and 3 are duplicates and not a distinct. So well, this distinct method stores the list of strings into its internal buffer to deduce that this string is not a distinct string, rather it's a duplicate of this string. And how it does so? It's going to use hashcode and equals method of the string class. So by using hashcode and equals method of a string class, the distinct method internally deduces that these two strings are duplicates and not distinct. So it simply discard the duplicate strings and keep only distinct strings into this string. Okay. Now let's store the collection of distinct string into a list of string. So let's call list of string. Give it a name li is equal to strings.stream. Now let's try to print this list on the screen. Let's call system.out, give it a list, run the program, and you will see that all the distinct elements of this list is printed on the screen. So far so clear. So now we understood that how distinct method works and how can we use distinct method to get all the distinct element from the list. Okay. Now let's see the next problem. The next problem is we want to sort this list of elements. So here you can see that we have a distinct element and all of these distinct elements are arranged in descending order. But we want to sort all of these elements in ascending order. So to solve this problem, we can use sorted method of Stream API. Okay. Now the question over here is, again we know that stream is object that does not contains any element. Then how this sort method is going to sort all of this element if it does not contain this element? So guys, similarly the sort method is also belongs to one exception, that this method contains this list of elements inside of its internal buffer. And inside of its internal buffer, it's going to sort all the elements in ascending order. And after sorting, it's going to pass the sorted list to the next step of the processing pipeline. So you can see that here we have a pipeline like this. So first we have a stream, then sorted, then collection. So sorted method is going to sort all the elements of the stream and then pass it to the next step of the processing pipeline. And in the next step of the processing pipeline, we have the collect method. So it's going to collect all the elements of the stream into a list, and that list is going to be sorted in ascending order. So let's run the programming and see what it does. So you will see that all the elements of the list is sorted now and it is printed on the screen in a form of collection. Okay. So this is how you can use a distinct method and sorted method with Stream API in Java to get the distinct elements from the list and to sort a list in ascending or descending order. And these two methods are the exception of the fact that stream does not store any element, whereas this method stores elements of the list inside of its internal buffer to process the list and pass it to the next step of processing pipeline. Okay. So guys, by now I hope that you have good understanding of how to use distinct and sorted method of stream API in Java. So this is all from my side for this video. If you learned something valuable from this video, then hit the like button in order to make YouTube algorithm happy. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so my friend you never miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.